What's good, YouTube? It's Big Mon Sports Talk, and we back here again with another video. And today, I'm here to talk about some of the winners and losers. I think of the trade deadline. Yeah. I think it wasn't that crazy of a trade deadline, but yeah, let me give you some of my winners. One of the winners, I can't lie, it's both the teams that was involved in the trade. The Jazz in Memphis. I think sleep keep it real. I think both teams was winners. Yes, I know it may sound crazy that both teams is winners. How is both teams winners? You traded Jaren Jackson Jr. to the Jazz. You got a nice haul back for him. I can't sit here and lie. But also I think Jaren Jackson going to the Jazz is going to help a lot. Now you got West you got Kelser. I can't say his name. I can't say the dude's name. Kelsler, the center. You got him in the paint. You can put Jaren Jackson at the four, and now you can put Larry Markkinen at the three. I know that may sound crazy, Larry Markkinen at the three, but he literally can play the three. So to me, that's why I said I think it's a good trade because now I think the Jazz are actually looking like a good team. I think they're going to be good next year. This year, I don't think they're going to do nothing, but next year I think they're going to be good. With that, then plus with the Grizzlies, they got a nice haul back and pick, so they can start their rebuild phase. I do think that rebuild phase with Memphis is going to be good now with the picks, and they have a nice young core. So again, I think that was a win-win on both ends on my part. I would say another winner I will say is the Hawks. Yes, Atlanta. I actually like the Kaminga going to Atlanta. It may sound crazy, but I actually like what Atlanta is doing because they basically got Kaminga, who I think is a good player. I just think the Warriors they did him dirty. I can't sit here and lie. I think Steve Kerr can't develop nobody. He's trash at developing. Look at all the players that he developed. Uh, you could have had better people, but you didn't want to pull the trigger on people because you wanted to hold people that weren't good. Like my thing is, you got Kaminga who can basically go get you 20 a game, but you trade him away, but you keep Brzezinski on your team where you could have got a lot better players for Brzezinski's, but you didn't want to pull the trigger because you like him. So again, uh, I think Steve Kerr just can't develop nobody. This ain't new. To me, I think Moses Moody is good, but I think they're doing him dirty. Kaminga, you see they did dirty. Wiseman, and you see they did dirty. I just think he can't develop nobody. If you really pay attention to the Warriors, all they lottery picks hardly play, or all they good first rounders hardly play. They always put in the second stringers. And again, I'm not saying you can't find a good second string a person in the second round, but come on now. All the time you're gonna have a second stringer playing over a lottery pick is crazy to me. So, but I do like the Kaminga trade to Atlanta because now he gets to spread his wings and he get to fly down here, boy, in Atlanta. He finna go crazy. I like what they're building with Jalen Johnson, and plus they not finna win nothing this year, so you're gonna end up getting a top pick. So imagine if you. So now imagine like you get like a Darren Peterson, a Daron Peterson, or a Cam Boozer, or AJ the Banter. Like it what imagine AJ the Banter or Cam Boozer on this lineup. That joint gonna go crazy. Shoot, even not them. You a Darren Peterson. You need a guard. Shoot, you could get a imagine an A cuff on this team, or or what's his name, Fleming, or the guard from Illinois. You see what I'm saying? So like it's a good draft to still have a good pick. So I think they're still going to be good in the draft. And yeah, so I shout out to Kaminga and the Atlanta Hawks. I like them. I think they're the winners. Um, on to the losers. Another loser. It's crazy how I'm gonna have a team winning and losing, but I gotta put the team that's losing is the Grizz. I think Grizzlies are losers. Why? How can the Grizzlies be winners and losers? The reason why they're losers is because they didn't come off a job. My thing is this. I think they like what I've been saying. You can go look on my channel, and I got videos up there talking about Ja. I think what happened with Ja is they messed up his draft stock. you effed up the boy draft. I mean, you effed up not just draft stock, but you effed up the boy trading stock. So no teams are willing to trade for him after when you messed it up. So now you're stuck with a going to be a disgruntled Ja because Ja didn't want to leave the city. He wanted to stay. Y'all came out there and said y'all wanted him gone by the deadline, and now you got to keep him. So what does that mean? Ja's probably not going to mess with y'all like the office like that. So when it's time for him to come, if y'all don't trade him, he is probably going to be gone. It could also be a good thing too, because they could say we wanted you and we can build around you. But I don't think that's the case. Right after y'all just said y'all want me gone, so that's the reason why I got them the losers because they mess up that whole job situation. Situation I gotta say who lost during the trade deadline is the Warriors. I think the Warriors messed up during the trade deadline. The reason why I say the Warriors messed up is didn't get nobody. You traded away Kaminga, who I think is a 20-point scorer. I think he could be a 20-point scorer, but y'all had him on the bench. Y'all could have y'all couldn't get Giannis. That's what y'all was hoping on, but y'all didn't try to do nothing to improve y'all roster. I already know the season is going to be over with, but my thing is you're basically wasting Curry last couple years of being good. And my thing with the Warriors is you can't draft. So my thing is why try to draft you? They can't draft. If you keeping it real, the last really good solid draft pick they had was who Jordan Poole. Like let's keep it real and what's his name? Who's owning it now? It ain't on it. That was Bob Myers and them. I don't. So you see what I'm saying? And before that, it was Curry and Draymond, and you see what I'm saying? And like that's what I'm saying. Like they don't draft good at the Warriors. Like if you look at their last picks, who they got Moody. I think he's a good player, but they don't use him right. I think Wiseman. You saw what they did with Wiseman. They could have had Lamelo. They could have had a whole bunch of people, but they got him and they try to use him like Looney. You try to use a guy that needs the ball in the post to become a screener and a passer. Like what you telling the scorer to pass the ball? That's crazy. So again, that's why I said I think they're losers, just because to me, I think the only thing the Warriors can do is sign free agents and trade, but there really ain't no free agents going there like that. And also they got rid of Buddy Hield too, so it's like you got rid of really your best two scorers. So you got rid of literally Buddy Hield was what probably was one of your best scorers on your team besides Curry, and Kaminga was one of your best scorers on the team besides Curry, but y'all didn't play him. So you got to me, y'all got rid of two of what y'all probably y'all top five best scorers on y'all team for nothing. Like you see what I'm saying? So yeah, I got them as a losers. And another loser is the Bucks. And the reason why I say the Bucks is because they try to pull this super grand old haul for Giannis. And my thing is I think Giannis don't want to be there. Also, yeah, I think to me, only thing I don't like about Giannis during this whole trade deadline is come out and say you don't want to be there. Don't do all this other stuff because you was taking shots at a lot of people for teaming up and leaving. Now you ready to team up. You see, he wanted to go to the Knicks, but the Knicks didn't want him. So my thing is now with the Bucks is what are you going to do with Giannis? Because again, now you see, Giannis basically came out and said he don't want to be there. So now teams ain't going to offer you fucking 5 first rounders and 6 first rounders with players for a person that they know they can get on the low. So I think that's another. It's one of the losers is the Bucks because to me, I think they waited too long to play with Giannis. There've been rumors like Giannis was ready to leave last year. You should have tried to got rid of him last year. Now you try to wait to the deadline, and now you want this super extreme deal, but everybody in the world knows Giannis don't want to be a Buck no more. So would I give you top dollar for something that I know I can get for a discount? That's all I'm saying. I'm not gonna pay full like what I just said. I ain't gonna pay full price for something that I know that I can get for the discount. So I got the Bucks as losers on the trade. One more team. To me is I ain't gonna say a winner, but it's not a loser. I like the Timberwolves. I still like what the Timberwolves did. Picking up Ayo. I think that was a good pick too. But I don't think it's like finna like boost them to the finals or nothing with picking up AO. But I just like that now Rob Dillingham gets a shot to ball out. So shout out to them. But so question of the day is y'all tell me y'all winners and losers in the draft, and also make sure you like and subscribe, and peace.